There are 6 things pro YouTubers do to bring in millions of views that you don't. The first secret is understanding the importance of the first 5 seconds of your video. This is where you usually see the biggest drop-off. Now, in order to improve and reduce this drop-off, your first 5 seconds must be eye-catching and, most importantly, must let the viewer know that they will get what they clicked for. But how do you do this? Here's an example.
I got the Tesla Electrophone, but not just that.
The pattern isn't the first thing that comes to mind, but if you dive in a little deeper and ask, why did he start his video like this? You will notice that the first 5 seconds reflect the thumbnail and title in some way or the other.
I got the Tesla Electrophone, but not just that.
This lets the viewers know that they are getting exactly what they came for, because the transition from thumbnail to video is connected, and this will increase retention rate. There's something else interesting about Mrwhosetheboss's video, but more on that later. For now, let's take a look at another example from none other than Airrack.
There's a train coming right now at 80 miles an hour, and if I don't escape, I'll die.
Maybe you should stop talking.
Pretty simple, right? Just remember, it's all about letting the viewers know they are getting exactly what they clicked for. But don't forget that your title and thumbnail have sparked the viewer's curiosity, and it is up to you to close that gap with the remainder of your video by putting all of the pieces together and mastering the art of storytelling. A story in its simplest form has a character, a plot, and a resolution, but it doesn't simply go from start to finish. There are plot twists, there are ups and downs before the character reaches resolution. We can learn from this, as it is extremely similar to craft a script for a YouTube video. You have a character in your video, which is either you, a character, or the viewers themselves, and they are going through some situation, but they don't just overcome the situation and reach a resolution. There are plot twists, and the idea is to show their journey with all of the ups and downs, all the way to resolution. And remember to provide context along the way. Keeping the storyline in mind, let's take a look at some key points in MrBeast's video.
This is the most expensive mystery box in the world!
As we go through these clips, we can highlight the key points and the finer details in his video. His finer details almost always follow a key point, and he sets up for his next key point after those details. The most common advice that YouTubers get is that they need to follow an upload schedule as a hard and fast rule, whether it's once a week, or twice a week, or even every day. Here's Mrwhosetheboss's experience with the make or break pressure of a consistent upload schedule.
So I made a video like every single day. It was just me in my back garden, just getting tech, investing in stuff to then cover, to then try and sell and make a bit of a loss on, and all that kind of stuff, yeah.
He goes on to talk about how this pressure isn't sustainable, and therefore, don't chase quantity, strive for quality. Moving on to something that most YouTubers neglect that pro YouTubers do not. Let's take a look back without the voiceover so we can pay close attention to the sound. Now here's the same clip without sound. See the difference? Having the perfect sound design for your videos can be hard. Believe me, it took me a countless number of hours to design sounds for this video. But over time, you will get better and better. Here's a few tips to get you started. And here's some additional tips to think about while incorporating these practices. Proof is one of the most important things that pro YouTubers are doing. Here's proof of that.
This is a $100 million mega mansion.
Here we can see that MrBeast has already proven what's to come right within the first 5 seconds, and he even provides additional details. Similarly, we have Airrack.
Me. Yeah! An aggressively average man.
Who shows clips of what's to come, which not only provides proof of his title and thumbnail, but also makes the audience want to know what happens next. Different from the first two examples, we have Film Booth, that immediately shows you proof that he has indeed blown up a channel as fast as he could. And he even further shows how well it did, and with just 5 videos. As you can see, depending on the video, there is some form of proof shown. With all of the clickbait and distrust on the internet, proof builds trust, increases viewer retention rate, and increases viewer return rate. This ties very well with the intro of your video because you should provide context or proof of the questions that are in your curious viewers' minds when they see your thumbnail and title. And that brings us to the final secret: meeting expectations. This line here is the bare minimum that you should provide to your viewers by giving them answers to the questions created in their minds by the curiosity gaps at the start and throughout your video. But the real secret is to go above and beyond those expectations. And MrBeast sums it up pretty well.
So at the very beginning, match the expectations, and then you want to exceed them. So you want to assure people that what they clicked on is what they're getting, and then blow their mind and be like, but you're also getting even more.
And taking a look back at Mrwhosetheboss's video, we can see that he hints at going above and beyond right within those 5 seconds.
I got the Tesla Electrophone, but not just that.
Now, incorporating all of this into your content creation process is not easy, and it can be very overwhelming. But you don't have to apply every single thing you've learned in this video all at once. Take your time. Believe me, I did, as this video was the result of many months of learning and research. And make sure to embrace the process. Start by incorporating even one of these into your videos. Or maybe you're already incorporating some. So just slowly and incrementally add these techniques into your content creation process. Reflect on past videos or past goals and use that to improve every day. And just remember, every success starts with one small step, so just get going. And once you've started, that will propel you forward to get better and better every single day. Let me know in the comments which of these strategies you found the most useful and why. Thanks for watching.